The Bible tells us about a very courageous woman named Esther. In fact, there's a little song all about Esther and how courageous she was. Why don't you help me to sing it?
Once there was a king looking for a queen. He took Esther as his wife. But he never knew Esther was a Jew raised by cousin Mordecai.
God save the Queen. God save the Queen. She told the king everything, and God save the Queen.
Haman, full of hate, he rode through the gate. All would bow but Mordecai. He'd only bow to God. Haman made a law, ordered all the Jews to die.
God save the Queen. God save the Queen. She told the king everything, and God save the Queen.
Esther told the king what was happening, even though she was afraid. The king knew what to do. Haman's days were through. Esther and the Jews were saved.
God save the Queen.
God save the queen.
God save the Queen.
God save the queen.
She told the king everything, and God save the Queen.
Yes, God save the queen.
It sounds like you really enjoyed that song. And if you want to learn more about Esther, you can read about her in the greatest book of all, the Bible. The book of Esther is found in the Old Testament between Nehemiah and Job.
We'll be friends forever.
There's a wonderful story in the Bible about two very special friends named Jonathan and David. Here's a little song that talks all about their friendship, and I know you'll want to sing along with us. Here we go.
You may be just a shepherd boy. Your father is a king. We come from different families. That doesn't mean a thing. You fought in many victories. You killed the giant tall. And now we'll fight together in the armies of King Saul.
We'll be friends forever. We will always stick together. Any storm we can weather. We'll be friends, closer than a brother, looking out for one another. We'll be friends forever. We'll be friends.
My father is a jealous king. I better go and hide. And now he's after both of us. But God is on our side. So you think that I should run away? That's what I recommend.
That was fun. If you want to read the whole story about Jonathan and David, you can find it in the Bible, the best book of all. The story is found in 1 Samuel chapters 16 through 23.
Noah, get ready.
There's an amazing story in the Bible about a man named Noah. Even though everyone made fun of him, he did exactly what God told him to do. Here's a song all about Noah that will help you remember what he did.
Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain. Ah, Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's Judgment Day. Get some boards and build a great big boat.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
So when I flood the earth, you can float.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
Take care of all these animals of mine. Bring 2 of every kind.
Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain. Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's Judgment Day.
Build a door, a window, and a roof.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
And be sure that everything is waterproof.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
Bring your family inside. It's gonna rain 40 days and 40 nights.
Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain. Noah, Noah, get ready. Noah, I know you'll obey. Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's Judgment Day.
All the people thought it was a great big joke.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
Look at Noah and his great big boat.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna rain.
Noah didn't worry when they mocked and laughed. He was too busy doing what God asked. He told him,
Noah, Noah, get
get
ready.
ready.
Noah, I know you'll obey.
I know you'll obey.
Noah, Noah, get ready.
Right.
Get ready, 'cause it's gonna
It's
rain.
gonna rain.
Noah, Noah, get ready.
Get ready.
Noah, I know you'll obey.
Oh, yes.
Noah, Noah, get ready. Get ready, 'cause it's Judgment Day.
The story of Noah, the flood, the big boat, and all the rest can be found in the greatest book of all, the Bible. And you can read all about it by looking in the book of Genesis, chapters 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 2 Peter 2:5. There's a story in the Bible about two men, one named Abraham and the other Lot. A great way to remember these two men is by listening to this little song. In fact, you may want to sing it to your friends. It goes like this.
There once were two families who lived in one spot, one led by Abraham, one led by Lot. They each had their servants who tended their flocks, and nobody seemed to mind. But the cows and the sheep and the goats had to eat, so they chewed up the grasses that grew at their feet. And before long they started to moo, baa, and bleat, for their meals were harder to find. It was time to move on, now they'd run out of food. They'd have to go somewhere, but how would they choose? Down in the valley the greener grass grew, but who would get to go there? They never did argue and they never fought. In fact, Uncle Abe hardly gave it a thought. He left the first choice to his dear nephew Lot. He was generous and willing to share.
Let's all be generous and willing to share. Let's be like Abraham. Let's treat each other the way that he would. He was a generous man.
Well, he knew which was better, but he didn't care. Abraham knew that life's not always fair. He'd rather work harder and be quick to share than worry with pride and greed. So he gave Lot the valley and headed away. He trusted the Lord to provide for each day, and God blessed his family in so many ways, just like he will bless you and me.
Let's all be generous and willing to share. Let's be like Abraham. Let's treat each other the way that he would. He was a generous man. Let's all be generous and willing to share. Let's be like Abraham. Let's treat each other the way that he would. He was a generous man.
He was a generous man. He was a generous man.
If you want to read the story of Abraham and Lot, you can look in the greatest book of all, the Bible. Their story starts in the book of Genesis, chapter 13.
The Gideon song.
There's an exciting story in the Bible about a brave and courageous man named Gideon. I have a song for you that will always help you remember this great man.
The Midianites were troubling Gideon. What was he to do? The Midianites were troubling Gideon. God came to the rescue. An angel said, God's with you, and you are very strong. But Gideon said, if that is true, then why have things gone wrong? The Lord said, I have sent you. But Gideon felt so weak. The Lord said, I'll be with you, and your enemies you'll defeat. Now Gideon was cautious, so how could he be sure this message was from God and that the victory was secure? So he prepared a meal and placed it on a rock. The angel touched it with a stick, it burned while Gideon watched. The Midianites were troubling Gideon, what was he to do? The Midianites were troubling Gideon, God came to the rescue. Though Gideon was still cautious, he wanted to be wise. Before he went to war, he prayed that God would give him signs. He asked for the impossible, and both times God came through. So Gideon was convinced to do what God had told him to. Now Gideon got his army, to battle he would go. But God kept paring down his troops and sending soldiers home. He'd only need 300 to face a multitude. Though many came against him, God brought victory for the few. The Midianites were troubling Gideon, what was he to do? The Midianites were troubling Gideon, God came to the rescue. The Midianites were troubling Gideon, what was he to do? The Midianites were troubling Gideon, God came to the rescue. God came to the rescue. God came to the rescue.
If you want to read the complete story of Gideon, be sure and read the greatest book of all, the Bible. The story is found in the book of Judges, chapters 6, 7, and 8.
Canaan.
In the Bible, there's a story about a man named Caleb. He was someone who was dependable and reliable. In fact, he was someone you could trust. And here's a fun song all about Caleb that I think you'll all enjoy.
Canaan, land of milk and honey. We don't need might and we don't need money. God will deliver it into our hands. If we believe and obey, we can have this land. We've traveled through the desert to a brand new place. Sent in spies to take a look at the space. Went to find out what the people do. Check on the land, bring back some fruit.
Canaan, land of milk and honey. We don't need might, we don't need money. God will deliver it into our hands. If you believe and obey, we can have this land.
The grapes are huge like none we've seen. And yes, the people are big and mean. The cities are large, surrounded by walls. But with God's help, we can have it all.
Canaan, land of milk and honey. We don't need might, we don't need money. God will deliver it into our hands. If we believe and obey, we can have this land.
You know I've never lied to you. I've done what I'm supposed to do. What you've heard about this land is true, but that shouldn't frighten you. Let me enlighten you. God led us to this land called Canaan. It's ours if we just obey Him. No matter what the dangers may be, with God on our side, we'll have the victory.
Canaan, land of milk and honey. We don't need might, we don't need money. God will deliver it into our hands. If we believe and obey, we can have this land. Canaan,
You can read all about Caleb in the greatest book of all, the Bible. His story is found in the book of Numbers, chapter 13, 14, and Judges 1, 12 through 15.